of the ANC was saying something.
Yeah, Thokozani, I'm going to close off by saying this. When you make accusations of the nature of corruption or any other maladministrative processes in government, there are channels that are available for sitting councillors to be able to go and make the relevant complaints to the relevant authorities. The fact that the outgoing councillor of the DA in this ward, we have never heard him saying anything to the effect of what Darren is saying here, means that we as a community cannot be able to trust him without him going through the relevant authorities in order to ascertain whether what he's saying is true or not.
Mr. Darren, was there any formal complaint that these people are selling houses, these people are doing this corruption to a formal structure or a registered structure where you should post those complaints?
I think, well, first of all, there were plenty of affidavits written from those who were involved in this process. So those affidavits are available. I'm not too sure where exactly, but there were people who wrote that. But the thing that I think we need to get to is that there is proof from the Auditor General that corruption is rampant within the ANC. We've seen that in countless municipalities across South Africa. So what I'm saying is that it's very prominent within Grahamstown as well. You just need to have one look at the Buso report and you'll see that councillors have been found guilty of corruption and there's been no repercussions for those actions.
Darren, we are speaking of the DA going to a police station or taking the ANC to court. We are speaking like where there's such movement done by the DA saying we are taking the ANC to court and you did that.
The thing is, we need to understand what the processes are. We're talking about a housing backlog. There are people on the housing list, but when individuals who are connected to the ANC go on the top of this housing list, there's nothing you can do about it because you can prove that these are indigent people, but then again, when they are uplifted into a high position, there are people within this municipality who do not have decent housing. We have seen that on countless occasions. But what I'm saying is that it's the whole process that is corrupt. It's not just the individual act of this extension on housing process. It's the whole process.
Okay. If you'll allow me to come in here, you see, we were speaking about the housing issue. Darren is bringing in the indigent system of the municipality, and also at the same time speaking about the housing list. As far as I understand, and I stand to be corrected, I am a human, so is he, so hence we are doing that now and correcting him. He says that the indigent system has nothing to do with the allocation of houses. People are allocated houses and then as per whether or not they meet the certain criteria that is set by the municipality. Equally, the indigent system, it's a process that follows afterwards. So it has nothing to do with the allocation of houses, as Darren wants to intimate to the public. One thing that the DA ought to do, and Darren is correctly saying that there are processes that ought to be followed. Why is it that the DA is going to go ahead of those processes and make pronouncements and say that people are corrupt, yet they are the very same people who say that there are processes, and those processes have not actually taken place in order to prove what the DA is saying? You can't be able to make an accusation on against a person and then come and say that that person must prove whether they're innocent or not. The process of natural justice dictates correctly that he who makes the accusation must be able to also provide the proof of that accusation that they are making. And again, you correctly asked, has the DA submitted proof? They have not done anything of that nature. We have clearly received an answer from Darren. Even his outgoing councillor denied us students an opportunity to hold council accountable.
For our listeners at home want to engage and ask Darren or Mr. Pchelezi any question, you can call 046-603-6647, or you can WhatsApp us on 061-064-4171, or you can on Facebook talk to us, post anything on our Facebook pages, RMR 89.7, or in my account is Thokozani.
Yes, guys, you can contact us, tweet us on RMR89.7. You can also tweet me, Twelo_maps. Do stay tuned to RMR89.7. We are having a heated show, guys. Do stay tuned.